Chuck Blakey was just days away from seeing his son get married when he died on his Parksville kitchen floor, waiting on hold on 911 for help.
My father's not just a number. He's not a statistic. He was very loved.
His family says the terminally ill cancer patient collapsed, and when they made a desperate call to 911, cradling him in their arms and attempting CPR, they waited on hold for 31 minutes before an ambulance arrived.
They were met with an operator initially who then put them on hold, and they were listening to a loop of an automated message over and over again.
By the time paramedics arrived on August 27th, it was too late to save the 72-year-old retired RCMP officer who had died 15 minutes into the 911 call.
And they couldn't get help, and they were left to deal with this situation alone.
And that's devastating for us.
Troy Clifford represents ambulance paramedics of BC and emergency dispatchers of BC and says this is what emergency workers have been warning about, as 911 calls grow 6% every year and now are compounded by the opiate crisis and COVID-19.
So we need more emergency medical dispatchers and call takers so that when you call 911 and ask for an ambulance in your time of emergency, you need to make sure that you're not put on hold or have to wait. And when they're put on hold, can you imagine that?
Any family who is in need of help deserves to have their call answered. I just wouldn't want any other family to be in this situation, and the government needs to do something about it.
In July, the province announced 30 new full-time dispatchers and 85 new full-time paramedics would be hired, but the union representing those groups say they need more.
Because we're not meeting the demands.
Blakey's family has filed a complaint surrounding his 911 call and death with the Patient Care Quality Office and hope that their dad, who strived in his life as a Mountie to help others, will save someone else through the story of his death.